Alright, it's me again. Now, some of you may be wondering why I haven't posted anything in a while. Well, my girlfriend dumped me. I haven't exactly been feeling too funny. Others might be wondering just who the hell I am. I'm a writer, and now that would probably bring up some other questions like why is a writer actually going through a system that uses primarily video feed? To those people, I have just one thing to say. So, I was thinking, and I said, you know what, I have taken out my depression on YouTubers way too much. So, I dug up an article for you, and I'm going to read that off to you. Kind of. I might add a little bit to it as I see fit, and if you have a problem with that, tough. So, I wrote this back when Jeff Dunham had just put out his DVD, and it's about computers, computer theft, that whole electronic age type thing. So here we go. In today's electronics world, it's very easy to get frightened with the numerous methods there are for you to get ripped off. Credit fraud, identity theft, check fraud, e-theft, all becoming more and more common as it becomes easier for people to obtain your information. But how do we protect ourselves? We write things like, please ask for ID on the back of credit cards, or we get paper shredders and firewall programs. You know, we sort through our trash to make sure we're not throwing out anything personal, but you know what? It's not enough. No siree. We've all got to get involved to quell this problem. After all, if you're not part of the solution, well, you're just being antisocial. Now, I work retail. Yay for me. But as a retail employee, one such step I take. I ID everyone. And I mean everyone. My mom is getting very, very tired of that. I check her ID. I mean, she brings me breakfast in the morning. I just want to make sure. Normally she just tells me to shut up and sit down, yelling something about me ruining Thanksgiving. But that's just the sort of thing I expect somebody who's trying to steal my checks would say, And despite the lawsuit, Christmas was still a great get-together. However, it's no longer enough to check ID. Nope. Very easy to get a fake ID. And in fact, if you're looking for a fake ID, send me a message and $45. So, what can we do to be safer? Well, another step I do to protect myself from an identity theft is I use fake names, aliases. And, hey, if you're using a different name, it doesn't matter if somebody steals it. However, I do get a little bit annoyed when I see other people using one of my aliases after they've stolen it. I mean, now I can never again use my Al Pacino ID card. Sadly. Now, another step to take. This one's a good one. Never give out personal information. In fact, never give out any information at all. So I'm going to answer each question with a question. Somebody asks you, well, how are you today, or what time it is? Answer with, who wants to know, and what's it to you? Now, sure, there are people that are going to try to bully you into giving up your information, telemarketers, Mormons, and the cops. But, what can they do to you? Beat you up, throw you in jail? One way or another, you're still going to be safe, as long as you don't give in. Now, there is one little addendum I'd like to add to this. If your name happens to be John Doe, use the fake name thing, because if you get thrown in jail without an identification of any sort, you will be listed as John Doe, and that just kind of defeats the purpose. Now, one of the most dangerous places to be this day and age is, of course, where you're at now, the internet. Now, you have spyware programs, you have viruses, all that fun stuff. How do you prevent that? Well, 2 words for you. Library card. Yes, that's right. All you have to do is get a library card. You go down to your local library, you download whatever you want, play with their computers as much as you want, and you know what? Hey, if they get a virus and they have to shut down their system, repair it for a week, who cares? Who actually goes to the library these days anyway? Now, I know there's some of you out there that will call me paranoid or even say that being this careful can cause more problems. Of course, you might be right. But until I see some ID, I'll have to keep you all at arm's reach, where I can keep my eye on you. After all, you might be after my meds, because they are so tasty. Well, that's all for now, and hopefully you'll keep coming back for more, or something. Unless you're... Never mind. Goodbye.